Hello everybody, Zach here. Welcome to PowerWashing Simulator. So I checked this game out when it was only on itch.io like 2 years ago, and it is now on Game Pass. So you can get it on Game Pass for free, obviously, as long as you pay for Game Pass. So shout out to Xbox Game Pass, not a sponsor. Shout out to PowerWashing Simulator for coming so far, not a sponsor. Career mode, let's go. Clean the van, great news. We finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Okay, cool. So we're buying a van. We need to clean it up, though, to use it, basically. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of the lake. Yes, this picture does look, it's pretty dirty. But that's a good thing. It meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. Yeah, considering the car market, too. You know, it's good that we got this van and it has equipment in it as well. Details, we can kind of see the value of everything, and messages, it just has the picture of it here. So there was like an interface kind of like this to like accept jobs. It was kind of like a story mode type thing, if I'm remembering correctly. And it looks like they're continuing to do that. But if you go back, there's options for special challenge mode and free play. So we're gonna have to check some of that out at some point, hopefully. I'm intending this to be more of a chill let's play. So if you've watched any of my other videos, I go up and down in terms of editing, how much I edit, how much I change about a video. I want this and similar games to this to kind of just be a little bit more chill and relaxed. So we're just going to play it, and that's just going to be what it is. So I hope you enjoy this unedited intentionally, because it's more of a chill let's play, a power washing simulator. This is very similar to what it was before. Again, if I'm remembering correctly, standard controls, but then we have rotate equipment as Z and X. You know, all that stuff is also regular here. I'm playing on the PC with a mouse. I just feel like it makes more sense treating it more like an FPS. Use washer, toggle washer. Yeah, this looks all about the same as what I can remember. Cool. Let's go. All right, so we are in this garage at our new power washing simulator headquarters here. Man, they did not lie. This thing is dirty. Oh, that's satisfying. I will say the sounds. Ooh. I'll say, what's going on here that we're stripping paint in the process too? Okay, so 2 brings up this, so we can switch nozzles. Cool. Oh, it's literally just, you know, the water drying. That's very cool to see that. You can see where we were spraying and kind of the water drying off. So that's awesome. Left control changes our stance so we can kind of get down low, or probably get into areas that we wouldn't otherwise be able to get to. Oh, wow. We can literally go on the ground. Hey, that'll be actually pretty useful potentially at times. And jump, so we can jump and walk on top of our van. Oh, we have a little ladder here. Cool. Tab shows dirt. Awesome. That gives us a... Oh, and then there is a name mode. Dope. We can open up our tablets, see our jobs, all that stuff. We don't need to do that now. This is kind of obviously walking us through the tutorial here. We got our power washer, fender, all that stuff. Oh, I can also change my outfit and my gloves. Cool. Cool. Lots of different options. Oh, and then we've got a right click keeps it on, which is a nice little lock function. Awesome. This is as satisfying as I hoped it would be. What type of nozzle should be good? I mean, I guess the 25-degree nozzle is the good balance between area of effect and pressure. This is a wider fan. I guess we're going to stick with the 25-degree nozzle, actually. I think it makes sense for this job. What was I already forgot the button to turn it. Oh, so scrolling goes through them. Cool. I just literally already forget the control for how to rotate the nozzle. It's R. Smart enough. Love it. So what's our, well, yeah, what's on here? Is it just called power washing service? Yep. Seems to be. So perfect. They put the decal on there, but then, obviously they let it go. Wow. Look at that shine. Yeah, the graphics have come a good bit of a way since I last played this, and as well as a lot of the other stuff. I mean, this is a fully fledged game. I think this is technically 1.0 that did release. So 1.0 here is what oh yeah, look at that. 1.0 is obviously the fully fledged game, and that's why it's also releasing day one on Game Pass. Cool. So if I can go into a smaller and rotate here, and we can kind of blast this right here. Yeah, this is definitely an ASMR and just, you know, overall satisfying type thing to play, you know. I do like the idea of this. Makes it a little less puke for certain people, probably. Which is cool. I guess if you did need to get under something, you could kind of do that, and that'll make it easier to... It also shows us up in the corner, if you were seeing that, the body, and then it's metal. I don't know what, if it's going to, like, if it recommends a different nozzle for stuff. I don't know. Look at this van, though. Really cleaning up, you know? And you can kind of, you know, just go blasting at it, and you can kind of do everything at once. I like the different sound effects that they have for the different surfaces too. But as you can see, we didn't clean up this window nearly as well when we went into that wide nozzle. So I'm just going to go through here and blast it with that. See? You got to be mindful of the fact that just going ham at it is not going to get all the, you know, the crevices and the little details here. Now, the concern, of course, would be in real life, definitely with painted surfaces like this, is to not being so close, or to, you know, making sure that you're using the proper nozzle. Just talking with experience in real life, and definitely older cars that don't have paint that's, you know, holding on very well anymore. You don't want to be right up against, you know, it's even why car washes and stuff say, of course they have to say that they're not responsible for any of the problems, you know, that may occur, you know, insurance and all that stuff. If you crash into the car wash, it's not their fault, right? The damage is done. But at the same time, I think, you know, they're also referring to the fact that they need to cover their butts for power washing as well. They need to ensure that, hey, these people that get right up on and, you know, use their power washer and their paint's a little older and stuff, you're going to potentially just blow off your paint. Or, you know, definitely if it's rusted, you're potentially going to just, you know, cut into that rust and paint and all that stuff. You know, it's power washing for a reason. There's very high pressurized water coming out of here. So what were the different nozzles again? This is 15 degree. Whoops. This is 15 degree yellow. So 0, narrowest beam, max. 15. So, okay. Just trying to remember which one was which. Like I said, we can kind of go at this with a just washing mentality. I've heard not to use the soap. And what I mean by that is, like, I've seen, like, on Reddit that, like, soap is something you probably shouldn't waste your time with, I guess. Like, maybe it's not as good as what you think it is, if that makes sense. You gotta really blow this out here too. And then some of these cracks and crevices also are holding onto dirt. I don't know what was there that was holding onto a lot of dirt. was about to say we feel crouched, and that's because we were. I'm just going to go around the windows here. Yes, that's some pretty satisfying sound design. I'll say that. Also like this as opposed to going into the wheel, but I guess if you have different power washing or tools and all that stuff, and I guess it kind of does make sense to have the ability to quick change between stuff too. I don't know. Some of these videos, these more laid back videos, I just want it to be more of a, you know, like you're coming into like a live stream and just watching. And if you want to watch this and put this on in the background, great. If you want to hear me ramble, if you want that kind of thing. Does that make any sense? Because these are the type of games too that I'm going to, you know, I'm going to be playing for a little bit more probably. And it's one of those things that's just more relaxing, I feel. Game like this. Not too serious. So some of it they clean up so they're not leaving stuff behind. You know, if there's like most of a door clean or most of a window clean, they're kind of cleaning it up for you, which I appreciate. I definitely have played this game, and I think when I played it in the past, it didn't have that kind of feature, and that's fine. You know, you can, if there's like a hard difficulty, that'd be great. But like this would have been if we cleaned the entire body of the truck and I left that, but I didn't like necessarily see it. It would have been like, hey, no, your job's not done. So I'm glad that it seems like that's better. You got to understand that it's still a game at the end of the day, even if it is a power washing simulator. It's still a game. It's got to be fun to a certain extent. And I keep hitting one and bringing up that, but I don't mean to. Look at this. This van's coming a long way from when we started. That's for sure. I like the spray too. Pretty awesome. I mean, it was almost 2 years ago, if not 2 years ago, that I checked this out. So I expected it to come a decent bit away, but sometimes, you know, those early access or even... Oh, cool. I can hop up here and clean from up here. Nice. You know, sometimes they don't get off the ground, and sometimes they're just that. They're early access, right? And they don't reflect the finished product. I'm going to hop up on top of the van. I know, not very realistic here. Oh, and look when I use this, you know, this more hose type approach, and look at the clean I get. Not very good. So yeah, that's awesome to see that actually reflected properly. Very, very cool. I seem to be so impressed with a power washing simulator, but oh, there's a removals van outside my nightmare's neighbor's place. They're finally going, whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Okay, cool. We already got a job lined up. Very convenient as I'm halfway, well, probably more than halfway done in this van. Let's do some sweepers here. I know some people's OCD is going to be going crazy with a video like this. Understand that I'm not trying to do that, and understand that my ADHD overrules specifically my OCD, because I definitely have OCD with certain things. I like power washing in real life too. I think that's why this is going to be such a hit game for a lot of different people. And the fact that it's on Game Pass. Not a sponsor. Wish it was. Wish Microsoft was. All right. There is... Oh, perfect. I think this is probably, honestly, one of those times for this. Yeah, it gives you kind of like, you know, more control. Specifically for those types of places. So as we walk around on our nearly mint top of our van here, let's try to get all those little bits. that we may have missed? Again, you wouldn't want to do this in real life, you know. I've seen numerous cars and vehicles' roofs dented by people, you know, getting up on top of them, specifically a panel van or something like this. Okay. Oof. We still got the tires in the front here, and yeah, it's very dirty front. Let's just blast the windshield here. So let me know if you've seen gameplay of this, and if, you know, soap or any of the different, you know, what's the actual things I want to be upgrading, I guess, is the best way I can put it. If you guys want to let me know in the comments if you've seen gameplay of Power Washing Simulator before, or if you know this game, do please let me know. That'd be great. So I'm trying to move this over here so I can, there we go. Just so I could get up on top here and have a better angle of the roof, of the hood, sorry. You gonna go with that business name, or you need me to think some? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. What? What? Reflection Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I wonder if we actually get to pick our name, or if that's just referencing... I don't know. We're going to find out, I guess. I don't know that I have any original names, so if we actually do get to name our power washing business, please come up with something punny that I can use that's maybe, you know, related to Zach. That'd be nice. All right, let's get low. We're going to be blasting these bumpers because they are dirty. Question I have, you know, right? Like, you know, everybody's got OCD about certain stuff, and there's people that like ASMR, and there's people that like, you know, that kind of sound and all that stuff. I'm assuming then there's got to be people that don't like it, right? Like there's fears of, you know, the holy stuff, and I mean holy in the way of like holy cheese. I think that's thalassophobia. I don't want to say anything that's completely wrong here. Not that I'm saying that I'm an expert in anything, specifically phobias, but I think they're, you know, right, like, you know, people enjoy as well as get some type of benefits in terms of dopamine release, all that stuff, in terms of ASMR and all that stuff. There's got to be people that, you know, have the opposite effect. I would say I'm honestly kind of weirdly sensitive to sound. Oh, hey, there we go. Body cleaned. And I say weirdly sensitive to sound, like there's a lot of times where sound, it can distract me from everything and anything, for sure. But then at the same time, I would say I'm decent at, I don't know. I was about to say decent at blocking them, but I'm really not. Opposite. I can really hone in on sounds and focus only on certain sounds sometimes. Okay. Cool. Cool. Do they need me to literally get these tires like everywhere? Yes, they do. Or they need to get at least, again, a certain percentage. So let's stay here on our crab walking. No, we're actually on the ground, prone. But hey, that's working to our advantage here, definitely for these tires with how low they are. We got these wheels. Look at them. Look how well they're cleaning up. Beautiful. Did I get the hubcap on the other one? Did it say hubcap cleaned on the other one? I mean, oh. You gonna give that to me? Or did it already give it to me? I don't know. Let's check the menu here. Hubcaps. It's only said 1 of 4 is cleaned. There we go. See, sometimes it is, again, still a little particular on what it's going to give you in terms of clean or what have you, but I also think it's pretty good. You know, I'm not having to drive and move the van around to get these tires, for instance. It's saying, hey, a certain amount, that's enough for us. I think it's too also what's in the visible realm, you know? Beautiful. No rhyme or reason here, obviously. Again, you don't have to do these like you do in real life. I mean, in real life, I would, of course, clean the tire off first, make sure it's not dripping in anything, and then clean the rim off. And then go, you know, down back at the tire right where it... I'm not, again, not a detailer. Never claimed to be. I like to have stuff be clean. You know, definitely when it comes to cars and stuff. But at the same time, I'm also, you know, I let my stuff go too. I'm not particular enough that, like this, there's no way. I mean, I guess if you're a power wash service, you better have a clean van. But I was about to say, there's no way my work van would be this immaculate for sure. You know, unless the company was taking care of it, or if it was on the company's dime to wash it like I am. No need. There's a difference between like pride and also to making sure that you're not putting in effort where you don't need to be. I don't know why. I can use this nozzle and just, I don't know why I'm being so specific at times. This is now in the way. Cool. Easy enough to pick it up and move it though, which is nice. The controls in this, while there are not a crazy amount of them, pretty good. Is this bumper clean yet? There we go. All right. And then this front, clean out the grill and lights and all this stuff. Oh, look at this grill, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. This van's looking good other than that driver's side window. I guess, yeah, it says 98% clean. So I literally think that window is going to be the last thing. So let's go ahead and go to red here. Doesn't really matter which way it's rotated. I'm going to clean off the window here. I mean, it just does want to be very particular here. Excuse me? Are we back to, oh, hello. See, again, when you go a little bit more hog wild, you kind of got to make sure that you get all the crevices, the crevasses. This grill in particular. Holding on to some dirt, you know? I guess the angles too. Oh, yep, there it is. Angles, baby. There we go. Okay, what am I missing on this glass here? Or what am I missing on the vehicle? These? Potentially. I think we got a clean van, guys. It is not saying that it's 100% clean, so let's see here. Bumpers are both saying 99, and then the windows 94, and then the wing mirrors 76. So it's actually talking about, yeah, the actual wing mirrors here. I mean, I would say that is clean. Didn't even think. It kind of just blended in there. And now, cool, we got a to-do list. So is it this? Is it this? It literally was that, actually, too. I thought it might have been just the corner and like underneath. But cool. And then door. This door looks pretty perfect, but it does say 99%. Let's just go here and go along these. You never know. Maybe some grime in there. I don't know what to tell you. This door. Is it the back? Is it one of the back doors? I mean, because there are up in there. I thought that was body. Also, windows ×2. What window? Do we still have some little bit left, or is it just talking about these kind of the? Oh, hey, well, it's happy now. So I guess there's just some grime hanging out around the windows, maybe. Yep. That window in particular had that too. So let's just go through and make sure if our windows here have anything else. I think this thing looks immaculate. It's just what it is, I guess. Well, this window said cleaned, right? Oh, here. I can do tab to show dirt, right? Well, what do I do when there's no... Oh, there it is. My bad. Okay, so Calvin Miller, this extraordinary Dr. PowerWash. Is that what they named us? The extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? Said about details, but our job is complete and we can open the tablet here to continue. Oh, cool. Got the little video afterwards to show us our, as we were literally standing on top. Oh, it doesn't capture the, little step ladder that we had. So Harper Shaw, the van looks fantastic. Told you be fine. Told you it'd be fine under the grime. I pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me so that we could help get you off the ground. Also just met my new neighbor over the fence grumbling about his dirty backyard and told him to give you a shout. Looks like you've got your first customer. Cool. Well, first job is done. And then I guess, yeah, next job is to clean the back garden. So if you liked this, if you liked Power Washing Simulator, let me know in the comment section below. I really appreciate it. If you want to see co-op, if you want to see other stuff in the future, these specials. Oh, we got Clean the Mars Rover, the steam locomotive. Cool. Some real cool stuff in here. Then yeah, I'm not even going to buy anything unless I find anything out in terms of equipment or power washing. I think, you know, these extension poles will help and some of that other stuff. We literally got different power washers, cleaning liquids, and modifications. Cool. I'm digging it. Like I said too, check this out on Game Pass. If you have Xbox Game Pass, you can play it on PC or console. If you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And I really appreciate you guys watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.